Hello, everyone. My name is Frank Shea. I'm talking about hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. America is at a crossroads and in the face of a growing CCP threat. Okay? America today is at a crossroads. And hi, everyone. Hello, everyone. America at a crossroads in the face of a growing CCP threat. Okay? Our America today is at crossroads, something realized by people on both sides of the political spectrum. The most important issue for American voters in 2024 are inflation and prices. 25% people think so. Immigration, 11%. Healthcare, 10%. And job and economy, 10%. According to a survey by Statista. In short, the most important issue is the economy for voters. As a researcher in business, see that. Hello, everyone. Welcome. My name is Frank Shea, Frank Tiansh. Hello, everyone. Welcome. My name is Dr. Frank Tiansh. I'm a business professor. Hello, everyone. Welcome to my channel. My name is Frank Tiansh. I'm a professor at University of South Carolina, Aiken. Okay. I want to talk about the election this year, 2024 election. I believe America is at the crossroads and in the face of a growing Chinese Communist Party threat. Okay. As to the fact that America is at crossroads, I think it's something that is realized by people on both sides of the political spectrum. The most important issue of American voters in 2024, according to a survey by Statista, inflation and prices 25%, immigration 11%, healthcare 10%, job and economy another 10%. So in short, the most important issue is the economy for voters. Okay? I'm a researcher and teacher. Yeah, as a researcher in business and economic matters, however, me and others in the field often seek factors outside of economy to find the true underlying causes that either stimulate or stifle economic growth. Okay? We often go so far as to identify the historical, ideological, and international factors that contributed to the economic well-being of the nation. Because the way we think, what we believe, and how we behave as well as how we interact with other countries, do indeed affect our economy, our way of life, and the cost of living. What I observe is an increased concern among Americans about both the external threat from the Chinese Communist Party, CCP, as well as an internal threat in the form of communist super subversion threatening our way of life. This concern is especially notable among minority groups, namely the Cubans, the Chinese, and Vietnamese American communities. And the reason is simple. Many from these communities came to America in their youth or adulthood after fleeing or leaving socialist and communist societies. In many cases, they had been born there and experienced firsthand a socialist system. Based on their real lived experience, real lived experience, real lived experience, right? They certainly do not want to experience that again in America. Yet to Americans who don't have this firsthand experience, their perception of socialism and communism is mostly shaped by textbooks and the media. This year marks the 75th anniversary of Chinese Communist Party, CCP's taking over of power in China. When asked about why the Chinese Communist regime could last that long, while the Soviet Union was long gone, Dr. Nathan Andrew, a political science professor at Columbia, offered his explanation. He felt that it was the so-called economic growth, especially over the past 2 or 3 decades, right? That led to China's getting richer and their standard of living being lifted compared with that of 30 to 40 years ago. But how was that actually achieved? How that achieved, right? It was because America that opened its market, provided technology, lent the management skills that helped to save China from the economic collapse in the aftermath of the Great Cultural Revolution. In 2001, the United States allowed China to join the World Trade Organization, WTO. Not only did the United States fail to take advantage of the demise of Soviet Union and the Eastern European Communist bloc, but it also failed to continue its victorious fast to eradicate communism completely around the world. On the contrary, the United States and West have provided political support, economic support, market for trade, and even military technology and cooperation to allow the Chinese Communist regime to survive and take the opportunity to develop and grow. In the end, it backfired on the United States and the West, and now it has become a major problem for the US. To the dismay of many in America, we helped CCP, but we created a monster, which has now become stronger and more aggressive and ever more hostile to the West. Meanwhile, we are allowing the CCP to subvert America by letting this communism ideology to creep into America in a bid to destroy us. Dr. John J. Mearsheimer is a chair professor in international relations at the University of Chicago, well known for his offensive realism theory. He describes the interaction between great powers as being driven primarily by the rational desire to achieve regional hegemony in a leaderless international system. According to his theory, Mearsheimer believes that China's growing power is likely to bring it into conflict with the United States. In his book, The Great Delusion, Liberal Dreams and International Realities, Mearsheimer believes that America's liberal hegemony has now failed. Liberal hegemony means that the United States as a country that pursues liberalism, seeks to promote this social concept based on the Western democracy and freedom, so other countries and regions through the United States regional and global hegemony. Because of the failure of the US liberal hegemony, coupled with the rise of nationalism in various countries, as well as the role of the United States in conflicts in Afghanistan, Iraq, and Syria, the US foreign policy in Ukraine and the Middle East, coupled with the expansion of NATO and the rise of Russia and China, it has caused our world to transform from unipolar to multipolar. In a time like this, with the multipolar world, it's even more important for America to have clear leadership in world power diplomacy. The rise of China and the resurgence of Russian power mean that the liberal hegemony is gradually disappearing. And the United States now faces two potential rivals that may be equally competitive. One of the reasons why I agree with Professor Mearsheimer's assessment is that in the dispute between the United States, China, and Russia, the United States should work with Russia, which has already denounced communism, rather than exclude Russia and push it towards the Chinese to jointly deal with the greatest enemy of humanity, the Chinese Communist regime. Tariffs imposed on China under the Trump administration and carried on by the Biden administration are tough measures against China. Whoever wins this election should continue and finish this strategic economic showdown with China. In Mearsheimer's view, liberalism is being defeated by nationalism. But according to my analysis, liberalism is in fact being defeated by international communism, including external Chinese communism and internal far-left socialist elements in this country. The United States is attacked from all sides, both at home and abroad. In addition to what Mearsheimer believed to be the factors of competition between nationalism, realism, and liberalism, it was the Chinese communism that made it happen. Thank you for watching.